It was time for another sports exhibition in Willytown, USA. This time, though, it was a women's wrestling contest. Ladies and gentlemen, announced Hiroshi Raccoon from center ring, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. I don't know about this, Honeycorn, said Rainbow, leaning against the turnbuckle. Sure y'all couldn't get me a match with someone lightweight? You'll be fine, assured Princess Unicorn. Across the ring stood her opponent, the one-ton women's champion, Panda Ling. She towered above the ring ropes and smiled at her much smaller foe. I just love being a big heel, she thought. The bell rang, and Rainbow and Ling locked horns as Hiroshi watched from a safe distance. You look a little glum, kid, said Ling, mocking Rainbow's look of concentration. I think maybe you need a hug. And Ling scooped up Rainbow and began to squeeze her. Mind you don't hurt too much, Aunt Ling, cautioned Hiroshi. You worry too much, nephew, said Ling as she performed a muscle buster that nearly broke the ring. Rainbow rolled off of Ling's shoulders and laid on the mat in a daze. See, said Ling, feeling a pulse. She's fine. Hiroshi could only frown. Rainbow quickly recovers, said Sulin, watching from the ringside sports desk. And now she applies a sleeper hold around Ling's neck. What neck? Thought Sophie and Billy. Rainbow had indeed slapped on a sleeper hold and kept hanging on for dear life. Give up? Asked Hiroshi. But suddenly, Rainbow let go of Ling. Sad you couldn't put me to sleep? She asked. I thought of a better idea. The rainbow quaffed bear and determinedly. "Yeah, let her have it," said Red from behind the barricade, as the crowd around her cheered. "I'm gonna do a clean brace," and Rainbow, lifting up Panda Ling about a foot and a half off the mat. "I think you need a clean jerk," said Hiroshi, who was just as surprised at the feat of strength as Ling was. However, Rainbow found she couldn't hold the heavy weight up much longer. The weight became too much for her, in fact, and thud. Rainbow was nearly crushed as Luna dropped on top of her. Once more, the ring had almost broke. "How pitiful," thought Ling, as Rainbow tried to crawl out from underneath the heavyweight, while Hiroshi counted 1, 2. "Unbelievable," cried Sulin, rising to her feet. Rainbow manages to pull herself out from underneath Panda Ling before the ref can reach a 3 count. "What now, little one?" asked Ling. "Y'all give me a sec," said Rainbow, now in an awkward position, "and I'll think of something." "Well, while you're thinking things through," said Ling, "let me straighten you out." She then grabbed Rainbow and unfolded her like a birthday card. Yow! She runs a chiropractic clinic in her off time, said Hiroshi. That's right, said Ling with a malicious grin. And it's time I administered some anesthesia. She put Rainbow in a vicious headlock. Even while losing consciousness, Rainbow could sense that Princess was arguing with Hiroshi in the corner. This in your fat, she asked. Princess stomped back to the locker rooms, only pausing and give Hiroshi the stink eye. Just go, please, wheezed Rainbow. We can talk about this after the match. Ling wasn't done playing with Rainbow. Not by a long shot. And so she began to bounce her head on the mat, holding her by the hair. I didn't become the heavyweight champion, she said, by being nice. If you were nice, said Rainbow, we wouldn't be having this much fun. Ling went to pin Rainbow a second time. But Rainbow had managed to put up her arm at 2. And soon the crowds began to chant her name. Ain't your night, is it? She asked. Shut up, said Ling, more to the crowd than her opponent. Before Ling could make another attempt, Rainbow delivered a sweet chin music. There was the sound of porcelain breaking. "4 years away from retirement," said Hiroshi, "and now you're glass-jawed?" Though it pained him to see his aunt get defeated, Hiroshi called for the bell and declared Rainbow the winner. Jubilant, the little bear leapt onto her unconscious foe. And shied like a cowgirl at a rodeo. Sometime later, Rainbow caught up with Princess, who had just finished filming a promo. "Wish y'all hadn't tried to enter the ring willy-nilly," she said, spitting at a corn. "I couldn't help it," said Princess. "I actually thought you were being murdered." "I wouldn't fret none about that," said Rainbow, as she and Princess walked past Ling, who now had to wear a chin brace. "That's just how pro wrestling works. Sometimes you gotta take one for the team to make the bad guy look good."